Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to the final campaign of Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. The Night Elf campaign, Eternity's End. So let's just jump right into Chapter 1, Enemies at the Gate. So with the heroic sacrifice of Grom Hellscreen, the Pit Lord Manaroth was slain, and the demon curse that had plagued the orcs was put to an end. However, the combined human and orc forces have moved deeper into Ashenvale Forest to ascertain whether a demonic threat still lingers in the land. Tyrande Whisperwind, the leader of the Night Elf Sentinels, believes that the Outlanders will bring only doom to her enchanted homeland.
Pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
We shouldn't even be here. Or siding with the Orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these Outlanders as they deserve.
So we have our obligatory build a base tutorial quest. So the first thing we want to do is entangle this gold mine.
The Tree of Life is the heart of our Night Elf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold.
Now, because Tyrande plays the part of annoying narrator, I'm probably not going to say much. Because mostly these hints...
Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors.
We are preparing to leave this place, Priestess. There is a terrible evil corrupting these lands, and I will not allow it to consume my people.
But it does anyway.
Fortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, Old One. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, Priestess. We will reward you when you return.
The moon wells are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moon wells to nourish more troops. I stand ready.
In other words, they're your food-producing buildings. Now,
to train more troops, construct an ancient of war.
Now, one of the best things about the moon wells is that they have an ability, and I'll show you to you in a minute, that restores the HP and mana of anyone beside. I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and it restores them equally. So like if you're missing, I think their maximum mana is 300, so it would restore 150 HP and 150 mana if the unit has mana and health missing. It'll restore them equally. Alright.
Your building is complete.
So anyway. Get some lumber up in this bitch. And the great thing about this is you can do it manually if you want. So you can manually target which one if you want to micromanage, or you can do auto casting. And they'll just restore, and units will automatically walk over to the moonwells and fill up their HP and mana. It's really good if you got casters sitting in your base. It'll help them fill up their mana.
Your building is complete.
Quicker. So anyway, one thing to note, that if you're building something like if you're building a building with a wisp, it does not consume the wisp. If you build an ancient with the wisp, it will consume the wisp to do the ancient.
We can't build there.
So, for example, if I finish building this, the wisp is gone. You can actually cancel it, get your wisp back if you want. Actually, let's build. Moonwells are good actually to have spread out all over your base. Whereas, like, say, if I were undead, I would concentrate more of my ziggurats to the entry points in my base to act as towers. For orcs, when I play skirmishes and stuff, I tend to cluster, at least at first, I tend to cluster my burrows around my gold mines so that if I get attacked early, then I can load my peons into the burrows and help them. They can help repel the attack. And farms are useful, either relegated to the back of the base where they won't be attacked, or used as walls for towers.
Your building is complete.
Definitely, the moonwells are very useful. They're very, very, very useful. So let's do that. Start building. Alright, one more. Now, you may have seen the little hint talking about shadow meld here just a minute ago. Basically, at nighttime, the night elf units can turn invisible. I don't think they can all do it. I think it might be a female-only thing, actually. I'm not entirely sure on that. I'd have to look that up.
Your building is complete.
But it's a great thing to do creeping with. Like, if you can do your creeping at night as the night elves, then you can actually I kind of juggle around and control who is taking damage. Because, well, once you see? Because once you turn invisible, well, they can't target you anymore. And incidentally enough, at least in the single player, I'm not sure if it does this in multiplayer or not, but in single player, they can't run through a invisible units, so yeah, you can use them to block off specific things and not take any damage. It's pretty handy. It's a very useful ability overall. Alright, if you blow both of these tents up, you get a potion of healing and I think a scroll of protection. Yeah, scroll of protection. It'll go really nice with our ring of protection +1. You come over this way. That's the base. We're not going to go in there just yet. Oh, oh, oh. We're sending some guys to attack our base. You go back over here and start collecting lumber. Although, honestly, I'm probably set for the rest of the mission. Here, actually, you know what? Yeah, attacking a night elf in their own base is really hard without a combined effort. You really have to make it a 1-2 punch to succeed when you're attacking the night elves because of the moonwells. One thing to note: the moonwells only regain their mana at night, so if you attack them during the day, the moonwells will not be regenerating mana. And you're probably going to have to make it a two-pronged attack, you know, once to go into kind of damage units to reduce the moonwells, and then a short time later come in and finish them off to kind of land the finishing blow, I guess. And let's head this way. Two more furbolgs.
Bandu Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands.
Not quite ready to do this yet. I'm just want to get these healing wards. Get the healing wards. Flee! 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 See you later, suckers! Alright, now, there is actually... You come up over here. Fountain of Health. Let's see, 6. Let's bring some fresh troops in. And there's a small orc encampment right there. It's not really worth clearing out, honestly. I mean, really, if you want the extra gold mine, you can just get this one. It is more than possible to beat this whole mission with, you know, just the one gold mine you start off with. Alright, we come up this way, and we're going to get attacked by some griffins. The major benefit of being Night Elf over any of the other races is the Night Elf's supreme ability to focus fire. I mean, they're just kings at it. Their basic unit is ranged. There's really nothing else to say about it. I mean, sure, the orcs have the troll headhunters and you have crypt fiends and riflemen and everything, but they're all way more expensive, with the exception of maybe the headhunters. I don't think they're like way more expensive, although I think they are more expensive than the basic archers. Oh look, an advanced move! Oh, I just used my archers as a wall. Thank you. I mean, the archers can go in and focus fire a hero to death. You know, a sizable force of them can focus fire a hero to death. Now, I didn't talk about the Priestess of the Moon very much. Their level, they have 3 abilities: Scout, Searing Arrows, and True Shot Aura. And their ultimate is Starfall. Starfall is amazing. Scout is kind of like Farsight, the only difference being that you can actually, target where it goes. It's not something you just pick off and go in the distance. Not real sure how I just got those extra furbolgs, because that was supposed to be 7, 8, 9, and then there's one more down there, and that was supposed to be 10. I'm totally at a loss as where the rest of those furbolgs came from. Oh well. Oh well.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Get him. Now, if the Night Elves are not moving, they will automatically Shadow Meld, but they will still do normal behavior. Like if someone comes in their line of sight, they'll rush over to attack it. If you manually click Shadow Meld, then they will, not.
Many thanks, Priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May a loon light your path to safety.
All right. Hey. Focus fire, guys. But of course, the only downside to the archer versus, say, the rifleman or something is the fact that they do a little less damage. Yeah, you're fine. You can actually stop now. Alright, you're the new group 1. You guys go wait over here at this fountain. Where's my Furbolg slaves? There they are. So we got 2 regular Furbolgs and a Furbolg champion, which is a really heavy melee unit. Actually, I think there might be something. Group 2. There might be something in this box right here. Let us check. And of course there's nothing. Nothing at all. Actually, I need to go around this way. Now, attacking this base right here is actually pretty simple. You don't even have to go into the base. what you should do is basically kind of poke your head in and wait for the paladin to come to you. And as soon as the paladin appears, shoot at him, get him to blow his divine shield. And when his divine shield is done, you focus fire everything on the paladin. It's pretty simple. He goes down really fast, and you don't even have to blow up the whole base. I never did finish talking about... Anyway, Scout is a Scout. Searing Arrows is a passive ability that adds bonus damage to the priestess's attacks. Each attack will then consume mana, but it's not really that big a deal because that's pretty much all the priestess has to use their mana on. True Shot Aura is amazing. It's one of the best auras in the game, especially considering the synergy it has with pretty much all of the Night Elves units. Starfall is one of the best ultimates in the game. It hits everything in a humongous radius for just... It's amazing. It's really good. So, yeah. So we're going to go... here. Start focus fire. Come on. Alright, now, just take this time to kill a couple of units. The paladin is going to revive them, so it's slightly annoying. Don't even use any of your items. Now the paladin will die. That's pretty much how this is going to work. See? All there is to it. All there is to it. And do you see the panda? That was a panda bear. I don't know what it is about Blizzard, but they're... Blizzard and Warcraft... They have a thing with pandas. I'm not sure why, but they do.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
The dead advance in waves. Quickly, my sisters. Back to the trees. We are no match for a force this fast.
Yeah, that is what is known professionally as a raffle stomp. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time on Warcraft 3: Reign of Chaos.